Hey, hey, welcome on back to Transcendent Love. This is Nettie. Hey now, what to say now? How y'all doing? Hopefully everybody is great, fantastic, and marvelous. I am. Uh, Looking a little bit rough. Today I decided to come to you all, broadcasting live right after I'm getting at work. Just got that little workout in. Ow. Yeah, so I'm looking like it. Hair all poofed up, a little shiny, but all is wonderful, all is fantastic and marvelous. Hey now, so this energy, this energy, um, I've been feeling the most marvelous energy, and it's very prosperous, it's very abundant and transformative, and it's kind of unusual in a sense too. But Spirit wants you to know that it's not for nothing. There, the best way for me to describe it is there is an overarching energy of greatness and wonder and marvel, even like great excitement and anticipation. Like you know and feel that something great is happening, and you're on your way to it. And you are. There's a great shift that is taking place in this energy. Perhaps you feel it. I know that I'm not the only one that feels this energy for the collective. It's like for some of you, it feels like you're super excited for nothing. Even though things are going on in your life and you don't really have any control, but you're learning to surrender, you're learning to adapt to the things that are going on around, but not adapt in a way that you would be sad or giving in or taking on this defeated energy. You are adapting in the sense that it's more like surrender. You're not trying to control outcomes anymore, and it feels so much more peaceful. And that is what is presenting to you all of the opportunistic feeling and emotion that you feel that you can't quite explain. Because for many of you, there are an abundance of things that are going on that would, in times past, cause you to be discouraged, be even triggering for you. But this time around, you're like, shit, what I'm gonna do? Like, either I'm going to be happy or I'm going to be sad about something that I can't control. You have this completely different perspective concerning the issue. You've grown. So count it all joy and pat yourself on the back because you did good. You doing good. And it seemed like for some of you that obstacles and challenges keep trying. It's almost like if one test doesn't work, then another test presents. If that one doesn't work, then another greater one that used to be like maybe a major point of contention, then presents itself. But you've learned and you've grown to the point of acceptance and allowance and accepting that this thing is here, but you are functioning from a space of more so like observation, like you are a conscious observer of what is happening, but you're not taking part in the emotional aspect of it that would cause you to react in a way of worry or lack. And that is presenting something extremely good for you. So just know that others of you are not necessarily feeling the encouragement in the space that you are in, and you're wondering why this thing keeps presenting itself to you. And it's because you have the capacity to overcome it, but you have to prove that to yourself. You have to recount those mile markers that you've overcome, the things that you have gained success in, and encourage yourself here through this too. You are facing this, I'm hearing, because you're elevating. It does not feel elevatory. I feel like that should be a word. If it's not a word, I could have made it up. Webster me. Fact check me. But if it ain't in there, it's still a word because I just used it. But all the joking aside, you're elevating, you are growing, and it's a growing pain. But you'll be better on the other side for having faced this thing, whatever it may be. Only you know. And it is a collective message. So the parts that fit for you, take those. If they don't fit for you, don't try to force nothing to fit. This is not limited to what is it? This is not limited to relationships. So I have to say, just based off of that I'm hearing, that part that people are trying to come back, people that are not necessarily good for you, whoever those people are, if you already know that they don't belong in your life and they aren't going to serve you well, and not even so much that they treat you poorly is what I'm hearing, but those people that try to come back because you are doing well or you are doing better than they are, you don't have to feel obligated to allow them to return. You don't have to have hard feelings. I'm hearing distance without malice, but you also don't have to allow them into your space and into your life. It's important for you to know that you are a composite of the people that you hang around. They say the 5 people you hang around the most, you are the total of those people, or you are essentially you have the potential to be the 6th of whatever the versions or varieties of those people are presenting. So you have to decide for yourself what it is that is going to be good for your growth. Are the people that you are considering, and I'm feeling like whoever these people are or whoever this person is, you've got some sort of anxiety and kind of dread. It feels like you feel a little bit obligated to allow them back. You're not. You're not obligated. Know that. You have the ability, the right, the power to choose. It does not matter who they are. If they are not fueling your growth, they do not belong there. Okay? And make no apology for putting yourself first. Always put yourself first. The endeavor is to grow and to become better into embodiment. And the way that we do that is by self-love. In order that you might be able to walk in the fullness of your power, that sacredness that is you, you have to be able to change how you view yourself, and allowing people into your space that do not align with the vision that you have for yourself is not self-love. So keep that at the forefront of your mind. Things, people, places, all of those. If it does not contribute to the highest version of who you are, the person that you are trying to become, the most powerful and sacred version of yourself, it's not something that you want to entertain. Because entertainment becomes a part of you. You cannot subject yourself to just anything and think that you will not be affected and infected, I'm hearing, by it, because you will. Your subconscious, you have to know, your subconscious works to get you what it is that you are in alignment with. It only knows yes, and it cannot distinguish or determine the difference between something you do or don't want. It determines what you want or what to present to you, give you more of based off of who you are, what you are embodying. And that is not in word, but the thing that you are closely related to emotionally, inwardly, the thing that you are in vibration and frequency with. And you can tell what that is, regardless as to what is said, by how you live your life and how your life is presenting. Your life is presenting to you everything that you are in vibration and alignment with. It is a depiction, it is a mirror of the things that are going on inside. Don't matter what you say, don't matter what anybody says, you can always tell their vibrational frequency based off of their lives. All of us, our life setup and the things that we've manifested and created are a tale of what we're in vibration with. So, all that said, you want to make sure that you are aligning with only the things that you are desirous to have. You, in those things, your subconscious continually aligns you with. So if you say that you want to be a doctor, and that is the thing that you are aligning yourself with, this is the direction of all of your plans, and the way that your life is mapped up is headed in that, mapped out is headed in that direction. You planned everything around it. Okay, so your subconscious places people in your path that have the information you need at whatever points it is that you need it. Places finances that you may need for that education. Places additional finances to be able to take care of other things, books and any other thing that you could possibly need. Takes care of you en route to where you're going, because this is the thing that you said that you want. It's that way with everything. If you want to be a police officer, if you want to be a fireman, or if you want to do spiritual work, you want to have some sort of practice. Whatever it is that you say that you want, when you are in vibrational frequency with it, you get it. That is the embodiment. You are the alchemist of your life. So make sure that you are alchemizing things that you actually want. Whether you believe it or not, know it or not, like it or not, you are always creating. That is the God that is you. You're a creator. That is what we do. So however you fashioned your life, you've created all of those things for yourself. And your subconscious aligned with you to bring you those things. Yes, even those crazy relationships, you were in vibrational frequency with those things. When you were saying you want Miss Sophisticated, but you settled for Miss Sophisticated. Yeah, you accepted that. It's not that you won't be presented with things that you are not in alignment with. You will. But the way to tell whether you are or are not in alignment with those things is if you accept them when they come. If you say, I want a man or a woman who does whatever, they're into fitness, or they are, who knows, any number of things. But when someone that is not that presents themselves to you and you accept that, you settle for that, then there's no Nothing about that says that you want or prefer the other thing because you settled for the other thing. Anyway, all that said, you don't have to settle for things that you don't want. Settling is operating from a place of lack. Sometimes you can't necessarily afford certain things and you have to attune your mind to your funds are allocated in another direction at this point. But that does not mean that you are operating from a place of lack. You are actively engaged in functioning in a way that is pushing you more toward the things that you desire. So you have to speak to that end, and you have to function and move to that end, and you have to become the thing that you say that you want energetically. You have to align with it energetically. First, there is, I'm hearing there are sayings, and we have to be mindful of our words. This one particular saying, though, is coming to mind because it aligns with what was previously said. Do not live from a space of, I have to, or at least from the angle that is more widely known. Thank you, Spirit. You have to, or I have to see it to believe it. That is both true and false. The way that it is taught to us, most popularly is wrong. You cannot wait for a thing to be manifest before you believe it. That is not how you create. That is not how you manifest in this world. You first have to see it in your mind's eye, in your imagination, and you have to hold so dearly to that thing that you see and make it so real within yourself, and then it manifests in your reality. That's for somebody because that seemed like that came out of nowhere. It seemed like it came out of nowhere. But you know what parts of this is for you if it fits and it resonates. But that is what Spirit is saying. Wanted me to clarify on that thing so that you use your imagination and your visualization well. It's so important. The bigger businesses that we see in play that have been around, or even if they haven't been around, Spirit wants to remind you that every single thing that has ever been created started as a thought. It was somebody's imaginings first. They imagined it and they saw it so clearly. Through all of the discouragement, through all of the pain that was caused on the way, through all of the pain that they put themselves through to get to the place. I'm being told to repeat that. All of the pain they put themselves through to accomplish what only they could see. The diminishing words and discouraging words that they heard from other people who did not believe because they could not see. Know that Spirit is giving you the desires that you have for you. Later, they will benefit other people, but first you have to create from the space that Spirit is giving you and you alone to see. You cannot try to create based only on the ideas that other people will believe. Make sure that you don't find yourself in that place. Because if you find yourself in that place and you wait on somebody else to encourage you on a dream and a vision that only you can see, you'll never do it. Because they'll never understand it. It's not for nothing that they can't see it. For many of you, Spirit is wanting to guide you and lead you and direct you on the way. That is the reason why you have an idea and a desire to do something that nobody else has done. Spirit has every intention to lead you and guide you every step of the way. You just have to surrender and trust that Spirit has the way figured out for you. It will not always be easy. Sometimes it will feel like you cannot hear straight or right, but you have to begin to embody all of your power so that you are sure more often than not about the things that Spirit is communicating to you to do for this plan that no one else has done. It's so special. It's so beautiful. And it's going to be so amazing. Once you create it, you're going to be so happy that you went ahead and did it. There is no way that is already paved on this particular path for you. But that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. You got it. There was no Apple before Apple. There was no Microsoft before Microsoft. There was no NVIDIA before NVIDIA. If you don't know what some of this stuff is, look it up. These are companies, high performing companies. Anything great that you can think of, there was always one who did it first. And there was no example for the one who done it first. You are the first of many things, but Spirit has you every step of the way. Know that with confidence and trust. Listen, if you can't trust the God that is in you and you need help viewing yourself in a different light, I made something that's free just for you as a starter. Click the link in the bio or on the description page or below this video. It'll take you to where you can download a very simplistic morning rise ritual or sacred rise ritual that you use every day to start your day. Super simple. While you're brushing your teeth. But we have to build up the confidence in ourselves to be able to function and flow in our sacred power. Anyway, the link is in the bio. And that's the message. I leave you this message in love and in light only and always. And until next time, you're going to be great now. Love yourself. Love somebody else. And if you need to learn very simple steps to love yourself again, hit that link. Hit that link. Help yourself. Anyway, till next time.